Welcome back to Dark Nexus. Tonight, it's Act 4, Chapter 164. We're picking up in Mun's third-floor laboratory. Thanks to her false life spell, Pandora is still at full hit points, but the rest of the party is hurting. Everyone else is down at a minimum of 30 hit points, covered in burning red wasp stings and splattered, Paul, in acid burns. The reek of chemicals is in the air, burning your nostrils, scratching at your throat. You're all surrounded by this maze of countertops, covered in books, jars, and glass containers of a wide variety of sizes, all containing chemicals, sludge, body parts, slime, mold, and or fungus. Bash and Dabs have already spotted some useful alchemical weapons and such amongst the disordered mess, and there are probably more to be recovered if one wanted to take the time. And you know what? For such a large lab, with so many organized and detailed drawers and shelves underneath the countertops, it does seem a wildly messy situation up here. Like not a situation an actual practicing alchemist would conduct work in, almost like somebody came through in a hurry or something, maybe pulled everything out, spread it all out on the counters, and only grabbed the stuff they really wanted or needed. And over by where Bash is standing, having just recovered Vanity after he dropped it early on in the swarm fight, there is still, of course, this table with a bunch of larger containers draped over with a thick brown cloth. So all of that is super interesting, of course, all the wounds and the alchemy, but there are some other, even more potentially pressing things to deal with. Number one, Mun. Or another Hollow One version of Mun, perhaps? How many times did he skin himself? Is upstairs, banging his feet on the trapdoor down to this level, hollering at you to leave his lab alone. Number two, you do know that 2 floors up in the attic, you also have the tree with hooves covered in mouths, the dark young of Shub-Nagurath. And number 3, even though Pandora feels okay right now, hit point wise, thanks to her placebo effect spell, in a little under 11 minutes, her poisoned condition from being bitten by the hell wasps is going to come roaring back, and she'll be making a bunch of touchy fortitude saves again. Choices. So why don't we remind yourselves and me of the spells you do currently have active? Let's review durations, and then let's figure out what's next on the agenda. What you got going on, Dabs?
Dabwick has Slate Skin and Mage's Armor both going, and they're long-lasting spells.
What about Feather Step?
Oh, right, and then Feather Step Mass was what they cast on the gang for all of us to have that ability to move through difficult terrain. And then we cast Hunter's Blessing, which gives us a bonus to terrain and, in this case, constructs.
Awesome. And that basically lasts for the rest of your natural life, right?
It's going to last the rest of the day.
It's like hours?
It's a 10-hour duration.
That's a good fucking spell.
Yeah.
And what about the Gripper?
No buffs of his own going on, but he's currently benefiting from the Feather Step and the Hunter's Blessing, and he's down 40 hit points.
Oh, boy. Bash?
Bash has Dark Vision, Bloodhound, See Invisibility, which are all hours per level.
Nice.
And then Tears to Wine, and then Hunter's Blessing and Feather Step from Dabs, and then Gravity Gun, which is only minutes per level.
But you just cast that one at the top of this fight, right? Okay. All right. So you got what is that, 9 minutes for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So another 8 minutes right now, essentially.
Yeah. Awesome. And Pandora?
I have Mage Armor, Feather Step, Hunter's Blessing, and 1 remaining temporary hit point from False Life, which will expire after an hour.
Okay. All right.
And I am also down 31 hit points.
I'm down 37.
Oh, boy. So, we are in full-on dungeon crawl mode here, which is fun. Am I keeping us in a loose initiative here?
Dora, do we try to go on? What do you need?
I don't need anything for about 10 minutes.
What do you guys think? You want to try to keep going?
But after 10 minutes, I'll need help.
Yeah.
What kind of help?
I'll need help from Bash to fight off this poison. Alternatively, I can teleport us back to town.
Did you just say you could teleport us?
Yes,
Well,
I can't teleport us back
today or ever.
today.
So we got an
And you
escape
have access.
hatch.
You have access to that because of the robes,
Mnemonic vestments
and
and,
then
the narcotic manuscripts.
the narcotic manuscripts. Yes.
So yeah, so you're saying there's a
So as long as I have a 5th level slot left, which at the moment I do,
I mean,
an option.
I'm fine. I could down a couple potions and go on a little more.
I could do the same.
I've got the wands. We can wand up and go up another level.
Oh, it's all right. We got. Oh, should we use wand or potions now? Wands. Wand.
depends on how much time you want to take.
Yeah, because we don't want to spend a lot of time. I don't think we want to spend more than like a minute.
I'll down this potion and well that'll be my start. I'll down my mod and then we'll start with that.
Take a round. Everybody take a round of doing something. Grouper's drinking a potion.
Dabwick's tapping themselves with a wand of Cure Mod.
Great.
I will drink one of my cure mods.
Katie, does Purify Body work on somebody else? It does, right?
yes, but it's a 5th level spell slot.
There we go.
I have very few left,
Yep.
and I could use it in combat.
To do something this round, you want to look around.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm not good at identifying things, but if there's a hell wasp antidote in this place, it might be worth looking around for. But I also could collect thrown weapons, which I can use.
Give me a perception check.
Well, I'm just going to be grateful that that roll wasn't on a save against poison. 19.
Grabbable by you this round, you do spot 2 flasks of alchemist fire.
Take it.
So that's 1 round.
The tree with hooves. Did we remember? Doesn't it have like certain immunities?
The dark young of Shub Nagurath is immune to acid, electricity, and fire, and requires slashing weapons to effectively hurt it,
Then I'm going to look for acid the next round.
which it's also immune to.
Oh.
Acid,
say that?
electricity, and fire.
So just cold.
For antitoxins, it has to be against a specific thing, right? It's not just all poisons.
For an antidote, it has to be against a specific thing, but antitoxin does
Okay.
add to all saves.
Did you make us antitoxins in the Dreamlands?
Yeah, but that stuff takes.
No,
more
I'm
time
not
than
asking
we-
if you can make it. I'm asking would I recognize what it looks like?
They all look different. You're not trained in craft alchemy, right?
No.
Okay, yeah. So,
You can think that, and I can certainly.
That's what I'm thinking.
so that's 1 round during which there's more pounding and stomping. What sounds a little bit like crying, like frustrated. Why won't they leave this place alone?
This trapdoor is invisible. Is this? Or,
So the ladder up to it is invisible. The latch mechanism is invisible, but the door itself is just cunningly hidden.
so we have no. Well, you're seeing invisibility right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that? Can you tell? Is it locked? Is there some sort of lock that's keeping it from opening?
Like, why doesn't he just come down? Is
Yeah.
that what you're getting at?
Yeah.
It does not seem to be locked or latched.
At least right now, but
It is
who knows?
lockable and latchable from this side. It does not seem to be locked or latched from this side. Are you taking another round?
Yes.
Great. Roll up whichever you're going to do. I will do the same.
Fuck you, potion.
Right back at you, Robert.
28 perception this time.
I got 17 more points from the wand.
Great.
I got 8 points from my potion.
So, I mean, yes, Pandora is seeing, like, the things that I know she would immediately recognize are flasks of acid and vials of alchemist fire. There are at least 20 of those in this room. If you want to spend round by round going through and grabbing those up, you can grab a few each round. Otherwise, I just don't know, without any training in this, that you would recognize some of the other stuff that's around here.
I'm almost healed up. In another round, I'll be able to start looking around.
But if you want to grab another 2 in any combination of acid flasks and
I'll grab a couple
yeah,
acid
why not?
flasks, Yeah.
another round here.
Yep.
All right, roll it up.
And I'm healed up.
Where are you at, Grip?
I'm at 81 of 104.
I'm going to hit you with the Cure Mod wand
I'll take it.
for 10 more points.
Thank you.
At this point, the pounding on the floor upstairs stops, and you hear Mun. Are they done? Have they gone? What are they doing down there? Are they still there? I can't tell. I can't tell if they're still in the lab. Another round?
Yep.
Roll it up.
Is anyone answering him?
No.
No, but we don't hear another voice.
You don't hear.
No, not us. Do we hear another voice?
You do not hear another voice.
Obviously.
Yes, we're still down here.
Would you just give us? We're healing up so we can fight you.
You stupid fuck.
Bash will start looking around, making craft alchemy checks to see if there's anything down here that would be of use to us or of use to helping heal Pandora.
Give me a perception and a craft alchemy.
Grip didn't do any healing this turn. He's just standing under the door looking straight up at it.
That's a 35 perception check. And a 35 alchemy check.
So, taking a round here to look a little more carefully through the mess, Johnny, Bash does see. Okay, all right, so what was left behind is a lot of ingredients, a lot of components, a lot of acid vials and alchemist's fire, as though he maybe didn't need those, or he already had so many made that he had as many as he needed. There are a number of elixirs of fire breath left behind. If you drink those, you can breathe fire 3 times. Cool. 46 points of fire damage to a single target up to 25 feet away. They get a reflex save for half. Otherwise, in terms of already pre-made things, you see some alkali flasks, which is a caustic liquid that reacts with and oozes natural acid. You could throw it as a splash weapon. Against non-ooze creatures, it's basically just like a flask of acid. But against oozes and any other acid-based creatures, it deals double damage. You also see some flasks of a substance called Blade Guard, which is a clear resin that protects weapons from harmful attacks made by oozes and rust monsters, as well as any similar effects that corrode or melt weapons. Other than that, looks like everything that had been made in this room was taken. That's kind of what you see, like what's been left behind.
Okay.
After this raiding of this stock.
Without lifting up the sheet and looking underneath the...
Correct.
Got it.
Yeah. All right, you hear some whispered chatter from this Mun up above. Talking kind of frantically and urgently. Sounds like to himself still, asking a lot of questions. What's up the next round?
Bash is going to take a standard action to drink and extract a fly.
Done and done. Any more healing, or are we good?
We're good with the healing. I don't know that I've got any buffing I want to do. We're not going to look underneath that sheet thing?
Does it look like other similar things on the table just covered by a sheet, or is it thick enough that it is masking like what the shape is?
No, the shape is not masked, and everything, all of the containers on that table look significantly larger. Like torso-sized? Or larger?
Like a third
Like another
skin stitch?
or another hollow body?
No.
Pieces of?
I don't know. I haven't looked under there.
What did curiosity do to the Catwick?
Enlightened it, I think. No.
So wait, is everybody healed up?
Sounds like it.
Yep.
Okay. I'll throw this thing open and look at it real quick if we're on the next round.
Which table is it?
It's up. It's the one that he's standing by. It's
this one
in the
right here.
northwest corner.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pandora gets clear to the other side. Dabbook's curious.
Dabbook's
I
very
put
curious.
myself there.
Removing the filthy brown cloth, you find a number of large covered jars containing eviscerated and dissected remains. A number of old human men in pieces, in many, many pieces, the complete upper torso and head of a ghoul, not moving, a spine, blobby head, and kind of like gummy, rubbery wing that seems to be made entirely of fungus, and then a very large jar labeled number 61. And inside this large jar labeled number 61, it's filled with liquid, and floating in it is what seems like a massive paper-thin sheet caught in an unseen current, resembling some sort of strange, amorphous sea creature. Oh, and then as it moves around in these unseen eddies inside of the jar, you do see passing by you a humanoid face. And then folds back in itself. And like just stopping for a second to process what you're looking at, it appears to be the full and complete skin of a humanoid creature. And about the third time the face goes past the front of the jar, you see the mouth moving. And then a little sort of like tugging, as if there had been eyeballs inside the eye holes, like they were looking up at the top of the jar. And then so it's just endless sheets of flesh folding in on itself, looking kind of like a jellyfish or something.
Are there 40 more Muns upstairs? Is that what you're saying?
He doesn't know. He
Number
hasn't been
61?
upstairs.
Is there any kind of check to be made in terms of spellcraft, arcana, alchemy, anything about what these things might have been used for by an alchemist?
Based on the check that you made a few sessions ago about hollow ones, your first assumption would be like, maybe this was an attempt to make one? Like maybe this was attempt number 61
This is like Mickey 17.
to create a hollow one. But what is left is the entire complete skin of somebody who was skinned alive and now still seems to
Be alive in some...
in some fashion.
It's not
God.
Mun's face, is it?
I think it's
tell.
impossible to tell because it's like perfectly flattened
Right,
out.
right.
Yeah, it's like stretched and flattened to such a degree. I can take a knowledge dungeoneering check from anyone who's looking at this stuff. Dab's right. Oh, Dab's peering right around you. Yeah, give me that check.
Yeah, curious dabs.
Ooh, 33.
26.
Yeah. You're looking at so the jar that contains the spine, flobby head, and part of a wing. You're looking at a piece of an alien life form. This is a part of a Migo, which you learned about back in Iris Hill. You recall them being sort of alien, air quotes, scientists who study living and dead things, often quite violently. They are the creators of confabulation plate technology. They would look to the Galarian native eye like a roughly humanoid-sized insectoid arthropod with a kind of preponderance of spiky clawed legs, spiny insect wings, and a big bulbous lump for a head. But you do recall that in truth, they are actually composed entirely of fungus. Some very specific, insane fungus from another planet in the universe that has evolved into this particular shape and functionality. They communicate by clicking their pincers and rapidly changing the coloration of their head. That's their language. You know that they are devout worship as a species. They are devout worshippers of Shub-Niggurath. They travel from planet to planet where they strip mine worlds for resources and surgically catalog, then destroy all life. They are highly intelligent, able to make techno-magical items that can replicate just about any spell effect you could think of, such as, for example, the confabulation plates. They take something that on this planet is done with magic, and they find a way to do it either with technology or some sort of psychic trickery. He's got a big chunk of Amigo in a jar there, floating next to number 61.
Gross.
Gross.
The face floats by the front of the jar a few more times and is desperately gesturing the best way it possibly can
To
up
open
towards.
the jar.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, can we keep him?
Grips
is
new
that
familiar.
is that what Mun is talking to?
I don't think that you would think that. His explosive yelling just seemed to be directed down, and then this last bunch of whispering and more quiet talking seemed to be directed either to himself or, as
But
Kitty
there-
thinks, other people in the
Like
room.
no noticeable correlation between when the face floats by and we see it moving,
Oh, no.
in response,
No.
like in response or anything like that.
No,
Okay,
no.
Okay.
Awesome idea. That's not what is happening at all.
If we don't talk to this thing now, can we please talk to it before we leave?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so that's about 6 seconds of all of you staring at that going, huh.
Time to go.
Yeah.
Dabwick will follow Grip.
And I can be the one
Climb.
flying and checking for traps on this thing and popping it open.
Beautiful.
All right, so Bash soars over to the trapdoor on the ceiling. Give me that perception check there.
Okay, we're all tiptoeing around these dead skin stitches.
Oh, they're so
They're
huge.
huge and gross.
That is a 37.
All right, it is definitely open, definitely not trapped. I mean, definitely unlocked, definitely not trapped. Are you casting fly, Katie?
Take the fly spell. Take the fly spell.
Yeah, I'm going to cast fire myself.
Okay.
You will not regret being able to fly and move.
I'm going to remember that you said that.
Excellent.
Okay, how to handle this? I think. What's your describe to me? Oh, Johnny. Your strategy for getting through this trapdoor when you know very well someone is either standing on it or next to it.
My thought was to first place my hand on the trapdoor and see if it actually has resistance. And if it doesn't, then to jam it open and basically fly/tumble through.
Why don't you give me a stealth check to see how stealthily you can do the little check?
Love it. That is a 31.
Carefully moving your fingers across all the boards, testing. Okay, oh, that seems slightly a little loose right there. I don't want to press there. I don't want to creak. It's hard to tell. Is it because it's so cunningly made that there seems to be no resistance, or is there actually no resistance? Push, 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 push. All right, with with a little moment's worth of careful checking to no response. To the best of your knowledge, there's nobody on top of it at the moment.
It's go time. I'm about to probably eat like a hoof to the face, but
That's 2 floors up, right?
nope.
No?
That's
The next floor?
this floor.
Nope, the hoofed tree is 2 floors up.
Oh, all right. Well, then there you go.
All right, so you're throwing it open.
Throwing it open and going through.
Roll initiative.
Make sure your terrain is clicked on for the
Yep.
initiative bump.
Well, that's much better than what I've been rolling.
All right. The top of the ladder. What'd you get there, Bash?
19.
And the Gripper.
That's an 8 there.
Heyo. Dabwick.
17.
Okay, and Pandora.
14.
So, surprise round is the hurling open of this trap door. No immediate response, Johnny. It seems like Bash has got the jump on. If there's somebody there, it seems like he's got the jump on it. Top of round 1, you are the first to act.
I zoom through.
You emerge in a room. This is another single room that comprises the entire floor. So 30 feet by 40 feet. The smell of chemicals and flesh fills this room. And it is filled all around with what first seems to be numerous, like maybe a couple dozen, a couple score, maybe, strange curtains hung all over the room, which after you just blink once are, of course, scores of humanoid skins taken whole in unimaginable agony, judging by the looks on the faces that waft eerily in the breezes passing through this chamber. So there are sagging ropes tied through rings in the walls and ceiling all around this room, forming a lattice work from which hang all of these humanoid skins. They are sickeningly whole, mostly opaque, and standing right next to the trapdoor as you soar up through it is indeed another Myacnean Mun, who is standing right next to another ladder that goes up to the attic. But you've got the jump on him. Let me take you to the 4th floor map. Shit's getting gross. This is a room full of skins.
Which smells worse? I'm guessing this, but how does it compare to the pickled punks
Oh,
room?
Oh, the pickled
pickled
punks.
punks.
Oh, man.
I think it's the preponderance. It's the sheer volume of chemicals and flesh up here.
Yeah.
But maybe like individually.
And like
the
larger sections of flesh,
Yes,
too. And
yeah.
I'm
All right,
just
John,
saying, it's not our first gross place.
it's true. It is pretty disgusting, though. You have not seen a room full of flayed people.
no.
Give me a will save here. Let's check sanity on this
I mean,
one.
that feels absolutely 100% what it should be, because that is awful. 22.
All right. No sanity damage.
So was I able to push up the trapdoor and move through it? And
The trapdoor was opened in the surprise round. You are now 5 feet into your first move in the first round.
Excellent. I'm going to move all the way up and over to here, about sort of center of the room.
And how high off the ground?
How high are the ceilings?
15 feet.
I'm going to go to the top. I see no reason not to.
All right, so all of these flesh curtains, and are they showing on the map to you?
They are.
So all of them extend up to about the 10-foot mark, and then the 5 feet above them up to the ceiling is a web of ropes and stuff. Also difficult to pass through in those squares where you see them marked on the ground
Got
floor.
it.
But you are effectively above the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are above the flesh. So a good 2/3 of the way to the north side of the room there, at the end of your first move.
And then as a swift action, I will study Myacnean Mun and make them my study target.
And this one, so the one down on the ground floor seemed extremely polite and put together, but did not seem to have much information as you started talking to him. The one on the second floor just kind of seemed to be a rage monster. This one seems very intelligent and very concerned. He's actually been crying. Johnny, you don't want to shoot a man that's crying, do you?
I don't, but Bash, on
Bash
the other
has
hand,
other choice to make.
has zero compunctions.
Take a shot.
Point blank. There's a 28 touch hit.
That's a hit.
16 points, and I'm going to go ahead and use my studied strike now to add another 10, making it 26 points, and Myacnean Mun can no longer take attacks of opportunity.
Fantastic. The cartridge slams into him, blasts him back against the wall where he smashes into the ladder, leaving open a gaping hole in the front of his chest through which you just see, of course, nothing on the inside.
So creepy.
He's looking down at the wound, and he looks up. He narrows his eyes. You're supposed to be dead.
You are.
He's up. He unleashes an otherworldly scream,
Yep.
and you feel supernatural terror course through your body. Give me a will save. We knew it was coming.
Knew it was coming.
Remove fear is gone, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
28.
You like it?
I do.
All right, you fight it off.
Oh,
The hollow body is actually a
A construct.
construct.
Two
So
more
add
damage.
another 2 more damage to that. I will put that on my
Done,
sheet right now.
done.
Thank you.
Minus 2 more hit points. Thank you, Polly.
Thank you, Polly, for 2 more points.
Let's see. Gripper was below Bash, so 5 full feet below. Yeah. Mun grabs the trap door, throws it back shut again, and stands on top of it.
No problem.
Dabbook, you're up. You got eyes on nothing, and Bash is alone on the 4th floor, just like we started the fight on the 3rd floor.
Dabwick starts casting a full round spell.
Nice. Pandora.
Would you like remove fear or dimension door?
Oh.
Speaking personally, I think I'd like the remove fear.
Good enough. She gets very calm, and she recalls ascending the stairs in Sarnath to face.
Oh, nice.
Everybody except for Bash has got remove fear going.
And that gives us what on the save?
+4.
For 10 minutes.
Gripper, you're up next.
I want to try to push that door really, really hard.
Yeah, I know you do. All right, give me, let's see, how heavy is it?
I can lift 300 pounds over my head,
I understand. Give me a strength check.
just so we're clear.
I understand.
Does the Hunter's Blessing apply to ability checks?
I don't believe so.
No, it does not.
That's a 12 on the die for a 16.
You keeping it?
God damn it.
Throw your resources away.
My God, I've already used 6 of 10.
Oh.
You've used 6 of 10 already?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Wow.
So I don't know that I want to use it
Fair enough.
on this particular thing. So no, I'm going to let that stand.
Good call, my friend. Because the thing that you experience is, because this thing is literally only made of a single layer of skin, it is freakishly light. So
Do I injure myself by slamming too hard?
no, but you definitely send it hurtling off of
God.
the trapdoor as you open it up. Let me make.
I'm a little ashamed of myself for not thinking of that fact myself.
I had to try to draw those resources out. I'm gonna give him a reflex save here to see if he can keep his footing.
If you hadn't
Yeah, he does.
already
Okay.
been so successful, it might have worked.
All right, so that's that's a standard action to bust him off the thing, and then you want to move up on the next floor.
Yep, let's get that out of the way.
All right. And Johnny, remind me, is it that he can't take attacks of opportunity until his next turn or your next turn?
Till the beginning of my turn. So,
Fucking awesome.
yeah, so the whole round.
So fucking awesome.
Yeah, it is. I think if it was normally on a melee weapon, it would be not as powerful. But since I went through all of this trouble to make studied combat work with a ranged weapon and had to jump through so many hoops and so many feats,
And that's any time you damage someone with your studied combat.
anytime, not even studied strike, just studied combat. So anytime I have studied them and injure them, they cannot take attacks of opportunity.
So cool.
Damn.
It is awesome.
All right, Robert, I put you on the map here.
Yes.
You could go to the north or south. Pick a square that you want to end up in. The square to the south is where the ladder going up to the next floor is, but it is an occupiable space.
Is that a wall right there?
That is a wall of skin.
Yeah.
Every place that you can't see through is because it's covered. That square is covered with a giant sheet of flesh.
So the occupiable space you were talking about is this one with the ladder.
Correct.
Okay, I will move to that one so I can still see the fucker.
All right, that is the end of round
Do
one.
I'm gonna kick myself, but do I owe you a will save?
Give me one for the skin.
Yeah,
Roll it up, man. Thank you. Your honesty will be
Yes.
rewarded
Yeah,
with
we'll
some sanity damage.
we'll see. That's a 16.
Seeing curtains of skin is horrifying. It's okay.
It is, and I feel like all it takes is just a whiff of madness for me to, madness for me to get a new madness. Because right now I don't have any, right?
You're fine.
But all it takes is 1 point of sanity damage.
One single point, and you have a madness.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Don't.
No.
We didn't come here not to have madnesses. Come on.
Also, like, how often do we just save for half? Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna get
You're going to
one.
get a point. We'll all be joining you
We don't,
momentarily.
we don't know
My
that.
comrades
we
are
don't know it.
talking me into
No,
sanity
I'm saying
damage,
we
so
don't-
I'm
we
gonna
don't
let
know.
that 16 stand, and we'll let them deal with it.
That is a save, and you take no damage.
What?
This is obviously awful, and had you been first level, you probably would have filled it with what you rolled, and you would have taken a little bit of damage. But you have, you've seen some shit.
All right,
Gripper
we're
has
learning
seen
some
some
things.
shit.
All right,
And maybe this is also a reflection of all that that entire lifetime of committing torture and murder seeping in, just going like, all right, I have seen some shit.
I have done worse than this.
You hold your shit together. Has he done worse than skin 20 people alive?
I don't know, but
Yes.
if he took sanity damage from it, and we had to start thinking about a new madness,
Yeah.
should I tell you what it was going to remind him of?
No, because they're...
It might happen later.
Yeah. And I want to be surprised.
Spawn of a great old one upstairs.
If you make it through the next 5 episodes with no madness, tell us then.
Yeah.
Fair point.
All right, Bash, you are up.
I'm up?
Yeah, top of the round.
Oh man. All right. Well, I will spend a point of inspiration making my Acnean Mun my studied target once again.
Yeah. He's just staring at you, Gripper. You know, you're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here.
Rapid shot. Point blank range.
Here we go.
That is a 28
Touch.
touch.
Hit.
I don't even know why I would go up.
Maybe you don't need to.
That's 17 points of damage.
Does that include your plus
Yep.
2? Awesome. Holes blasting through
Ooh.
the hollow one.
A 30
You're
touch.
good. Yep.
17 points of damage.
Bang! Bang! Gripper watching Bash systematically blow this thing away.
Oh, natural 1.
Misfire!
Take it on the last one.
With the action economy, can you fix that this round, or do you have to do it next round?
No, because it's a full round. I was doing a full round attack, so no. There is nothing else I can do this round. That is my turn.
All right, you can take a 5-foot adjustment somewhere in space
No,
if you
I'm
wish.
fine.
Nope. All right.
Did this happen? This happened with the other Myacnean Mun. This happened when I was literally
misfire.
across from him. So
There's
like,
just something that's unnerving. It's like,
I think it is something really unnerving about firing, and this thing is not responding to being injured in any way, shape, or form. It's like looking down
Yeah.
at these holes in it, and its like arm is just barely attached, but it's still moving as if it was a
Yes.
real arm and stuff.
yes.
And something about like I aimed wrong. You know, I loaded the alchemical ammunition incorrectly. I did something.
Yeah.
To screw. I don't think that this was the machine not working. This was me.
At the
not
moment
working.
when you would normally have done one little eyeball down to make sure you got the thing set in right, you're stuck watching it just a 1 second longer because it's
Yeah.
behaving so
Yeah.
weirdly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great slow motion shot. Picture.
Yeah.
Single eyeball, look down, gun explodes in your hand. Not quite explode. Not quite explode. It is not canon that the gun exploded. I need a perception check from Bash and Grip, please.
And remember, I do have Bloodhound
Thank you.
and See Invisibility going.
Thank you.
That is a 38.
21 for me.
Johnny.
Yes.
Bash catches a very, very brief glimpse to the south. Behind this wall of skin of a small-sized humanoid poke their head out and case the situation out in the center of the room. It is a female Darrow.
I was going to ask if it was a Darrow.
So this is like a blue-skinned, gnome-ish looking creature, but incredibly thin, long white hair, 4-fingered hands. But this one, she's got eerily cold and dead eyes. And, oh yeah, she's got a third arm sticking out of her exposed abdomen. That arm with a hand with 5 fingers on it. She's got a wicked-looking short sword in her top right hand and a hooked throwing club in her bottom right hand with a long leather cord attached to it in her left hand. She pokes a head out invisibly, cases the joint, and then slips back behind the flesh and out of sight.
I relayed that information, letting Grip especially know that based on where the curtains are, it looks like she could be heading towards you.
What was the? There was a 3-armed Darrow in.
She was the head of the kidnapping ring that Irost Cold Fury took you to go scout out. Now, it was her lieutenant, Althiel, was the one that you briefly skirmished with.
The mesmerist.
The mesmerist.
That
this
Dabwick
is
keeps having
Yep.
reoccurring nightmares of.
this is his boss.
This is from. Who was this?
This
What?
is an alchemist.
Yeah, this is an alchemist.
And their name was Twist or something. What was it?
Twain.
Twain. I knew it was.
Is this
something
from?
like that.
Is this from your?
This is
from
from
your
one
past?
of my past stories. So this is evil Darrow freaks.
Head of a kidnapping ring, they steal people from the surface and bring them down to experiment on gruesomely in Corganbeer, which is the Underdark city right beneath the city.
Right.
Maybe, perhaps, as it turns out, somehow affiliated with Myacnean Mon, the great philanthropist. All right, so Gripper has been telepathically warned by Bash. Dabuk has shared their shock. Paul has waved his hands in the air, a little bit freaked out, not expecting to fight Twain in this room. Up next is the Hollow One. Can't effectively reach Bash, just gonna go to town on the Gripper. Here we go, Grip.
You better swing hard, you great fucking balloon.
You're not supposed to be here. 39.
39. Yeah, that hits me.
Remember, they're real strong.
16 points of damage with the first hit. Second slam coming at you. In the high 30s again. Oh, 17 points of damage with the second hit. You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here. He said you were dead. He said you were dead. Dabs, you're up. What appears, my friend?
So right in front of Dabwick, right at the bottom of the stairs,
Yeah.
a enormous four-armed gorilla, white matted fur, massive shoulders, really bad attitude on its face appears, and this is spacing wise right at the base of
How big is the creature?
ladder.
Remember, it's a 5-foot wide trapdoor.
I think
Yeah, can't you put it on the other side?
Yeah, you got range, and you have a clear line of effect. You could have it appear in a spot that you could see in the room above. So basically, right in the middle of the Grip and Hollow One fight, if you wanted.
yes.
Boom! A Goralian explodes into the room right next to Gripper and Mun.
So the Grillion appears, and Dabwick casts a spell on it.
Oh. Do you have to touch it?
Nope.
Awesome. What's the spell?
It's called Gird Ally.
Gird?
Yeah. Gives a deflection bonus to AC, so that Grillion just came up with +2 to their AC.
Outstanding. What was the last time we saw this? Was it in the forest when you were saving the senator? Is that right? Wasn't it that fight? Like you were hidden behind a tree and the thing popped up and took an archer and half-orc archer into pieces or something?
That's right, right before Dabwick was about to be eviscerated.
All right, so this manifestation that you caused to come into existence in this room of flesh is looking down on top of this Hollow One, this thing that looks like a man but's filled with holes. It can go to town.
It's going to make a number of attacks.
I believe that.
18 on the die for a 30.
Hit. That's the bite attack?
That's the bite attack
Got it.
for 6 points.
It takes no damage.
Claw number 1.
You did learn that these require magical weapons to damage them.
So the gorilla still tries to attack and tear this thing apart to no avail.
So, Gripper, you watch as this beast goes to town on this version of Mun, claws raking, teeth biting, and none of it is doing any damage to the Hollow One.
Yeah, that sucks.
Gosh.
Pandora, you're up.
Can I get up there?
You can see Grip and a Hollow One and a Goralian.
I can see the Hollow One?
Yeah, all fighting around.
Where I am?
Yeah, all fighting around the
I
open trapdoor.
I spend some Phoenix points and cast Magic Missile at the Hollow One.
Zoop, 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 zoop. And what do they look like now? They're not. No, they're no
They're
longer void
glowing
missiles.
white now.
Glowing white, right?
Oh wow, look at that.
Oh yeah.
77575.
Holy crap!
31 points of force damage.
31. Oh, there we go. The hollow one takes a pounding from magic missiles.
And I can see Grip.
Yeah, they're like right over that door.
Grip.
Right?
Just get in there and tear it up.
And then stepping out from a curtain of flesh right next to Gripper,
It's my turn.
there is another Darrow. This one a man, very, very handsome, with wild, entrancing eyes dancing wickedly in his head. He's in leather armor, wielding a short sword.
It's Altheel.
In an echo from Dabwick's previous encounter. Who the fuck are you? He says as he attempts to shank the Gripper. Bash sees as Altheel steps out from around the curtain of flesh, sees him stare deeply in Gripper's eyes, and Gripper go momentarily limp and then kind of shake it off. Grip has no idea that this just happened, but you recognize that some sort of gaze attack of some sort has been used on the Gripper by Altheel.
Someone else did this before.
Yes.
We had a mesmerist in back in Briarstone.
A mesmerist doppelganger
Oh, that's right.
in the laundry room who was pretending to be dead.
Right, I forget.
I
what
watched that happen
happens.
to
Right, I forget what the
Gull.
effect of that was.
When they hit you, they do more, or when they or someone else hits you, they do more damage, kind of like a sneak attack.
Like a setting me up for a sneak attack type of a
Yep.
fucking thing.
All right, so stepping up from cover. That is a 24 against your flat-footed armor class. That might be a miss. Might be.
25 flat-footed armor class.
Oh, look at that. So he does indeed miss. Oh, I also forgot. There are 6 of him dancing around inside of his square.
This is Altheel?
This is Altheel. Got some mirror images going on.
Great, why not? Why not?
Altheel has entered the chat. Gripper, you're up. Sandwiched between a hollow one and a Darrow.
We're gonna do a quick dual crack as a swift action.
Crack, crack.
Crack, crack, slack, slack, back. And we're gonna take use 2 uses to take Grudge Fighter, and
Remind me about that.
+1 morale bonus on attack and damage rolls made against any creature that has attacked you in the current combat. So right now that would apply to both.
Yes.
And then I am going to take weapon specialization, unarmed strike.
Great.
Yes. So, and then he'll do a full attack, full unarmed strike flurry.
On. Who are you starting with?
We're going to start with the hollow one.
Yep.
So I can make use of the
Oh, yes.
the combat advice.
Here we go.
From Pandora. Okay, so that's a 22.
Keeping it.
I'm going to use 5 stamina points to make it a 27.
27 is a hit.
2d6 plus 8. 14 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
All of which goes through.
Oh, 1 I didn't add the Grudge Fighter, so the 1 extra damage to what I just gave you.
Got it.
Second attack. That's a 15. That's probably the gun.
Yeah, dodges out of the way.
Third attack. That's a 30.
That's good.
For 9 plus 8 is 17 points of magical bludgeoning.
Still ticking. Nothing but air and flesh holding it together.
Final attack. That's another miss.
You want to blow an action point, take another attack?
Not just right now.
All right, that's the end of round 2. Top of round 3, Bash, we're up with you. Floating again up near the ceiling. The situation is very different when we last saw you. We now have a Gralien. We have, and at least 2 Darrow have entered this fight, only one of which you can currently see. You've got line of sight to Altheel, right? From your token?
I do.
Great. All right, so you can see the Gripper is surrounded by Myacnean Mon and Altheel, standing next to that open trapdoor, and the 3-armed Darrow has disappeared behind the flesh.
I am going to, keeping my alchemical torch vanity in one hand.
Yeah.
I reach into my pack with my other hand and pull out an item, and then I ready an action to throw it as soon as I can see Twain.
Got it. The Hollow One understands that this giant four-armed gorilla cannot hurt it. It's going to attempt a duck and feint on the gripper. Going to try to feint you out there. So the DC here, Robert, will be 10 plus your BAB plus your wisdom modifier.
10 plus my BB is 10. That's 20 plus, what is that? 0.
All right. So successfully feinting against you. So you are flat-footed against this attack. Oh, yeah, 37. 27 points of damage to the gripper as this fist, this fleshy fist being held up barely by anything else anymore, riddled with holes, slams into Grip, and Grip knows how light this thing is. There's no substance to it, and he is still punching lethally. You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here. The Goralian is up.
Is Althiel within reach?
The Goralian can see where Althiel is, which is all the way across the room and through both the Hollow One and Gripper. It's so big. What's its move speed?
40 feet.
So it could rampage to the south, tearing through fleshy curtains as it goes. Do you think it would do that? Would it touch the skins hanging in this room reeking of chemicals? Just checking, asking for a friend.
I think the way the skins are treated, there's no context as to what they were before.
People.
People, does the Goralian care about people? Could the Goralian still...
How
The
mad
Goralian
at-
rampages south.
They are aggressive, carnivorous, highly
Yeah.
territorial predators. It's going on a rampage?
It's going on a rampage.
All right, it tears down to the south. It's going to have to take a couple curtains as it goes. I'm going to say, with the use of its full move action and its standard action, it is down to the south, adjacent to Althiel, with a number of skin curtains removed, which, blessedly, do nothing when it removes them. So let me get some of these things off the light layer here.
I got to keep you honest. My Acne and Mun is able to make attacks of opportunity at this point.
Oh, he certainly will. Thank you. I appreciate it. And to keep me honest, at this moment, as that last curtain of flesh is torn down by the rampaging predator, Johnny, I'm going to ping a square here. You get sight on where Twain is waiting invisibly.
At that point, my readied action goes off. So I'll read you what it is that I'm trying to do, and you tell me whether or not I can do this.
Love it.
So, what I want to use is I want to use a consumable that I've been holding on for some time now. Little thing called Dust of Appearance.
Ooh.
This powder appears to be a very fine, very light metallic dust. A single handful of this substance, flung into the air, coats objects within a 10-foot radius, making them visible even if they are invisible. It likewise negates the effects of blur and displacement. In this, it works just like the Fairy Fire spell. The dust also reveals figments, mirror images, and project images for what they are. A creature coated with the dust takes a minus 30 penalty on its stealth checks. The dust effects last for 5 minutes.
That is everything within 10 feet.
You lined those
No,
up
it's
for him.
within a 10-foot radius. So what I'd like to do is I want to throw it so that it ends up basically trying to hit both Althiel, and I'd like to hit there.
Understood.
So that it gets all those.
So you're targeting a square, not them. So yes, you will be firing through cover, but against a DC 5 to hit a location in space rather than their actual armor class.
Yes.
Take your shot.
Excellent. Let me click off some different buffs
Nice
here to make
job.
sure
Where
that
did
I'm
that
being...
come from?
I don't know.
I don't even remember.
It's literally been on there on my sheet forever.
1,000
And I
years.
was like, well, this is a perfect time to use it.
The fact that it reveals mirror images.
I know.
Outstanding.
That's
So powerful. That is a 23 ranged.
Yep, you're golden.
Boom.
Both Althiel and Twain are fucked. As
That's
Twain is
right,
now
that's
visible,
20
and
points of
Althiel no longer has any visible mirror images.
Oh,
Let
that's a
me
shame.
move her to the token layer. All right, so as the Goralian is moving, rampaging through the chamber, tearing down flesh, the Hollow One will indeed take an attack of opportunity. Oh, natural 20, Polly. Backed up with a 33.
That's a hit. A critical hit.
27 points of damage.
Oofda.
That's a big hit.
All right, so the Gorelian has moved around, cleared open a bunch of paths, and cleared visibility so that Bash can now reveal these folks. I gotta move Bash in the initiative here to right before the Gorelian. Dabwick, you're up next.
Any problem with climbing up this ladder with a wand in hand?
No, you can do that, but you can see that there's a hollow one threatening up at the top who will most certainly take an attack of opportunity on you.
If it still has one.
Correct, it has taken one.
I can't remember. Did we know if they had combat reflexes?
I don't think that was demonstrated. So yeah, the view for Dabs, Paul, is the fight is happening literally right around the mouth of this trapdoor.
Right.
All of the combat is happening in the squares around. It looks like a very dangerous place to move into, but might have to do what you have to do.
I will also say, don't forget, you can always be moving stealthily at half speed, and since you have that awesome ability to hide in any urban environment, you can simply hide as you're going.
Certainly try it.
So, can I make a stealth check as I try to get up onto the next floor?
Yes, you may. Are you going half speed?
Yes.
And it's half speed to climb. So that is, boy, that's your turn. You'll end up at the top of the ladder.
I'll end up at the top of the ladder, and I can roll a stealth check to see if I avoid it.
So roll it as you go.
Okay, that's a 38.
You successfully make it into the Chamber of Flesh.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm sorry. The actual name of the room is The Place of Skin, which is actually worse.
Yeah, I didn't think that it was going to be worse, but Place of Skin is worse than Chamber of Flesh.
It is actually worse.
Yeah.
All right, Polly. One place for you left to go as all this fight is happening around the gaping maw of this open trapdoor. Let me pull you on this map. Here comes Paul. Jim Jam. Joop. Do you see?
I see.
There you go. Pandora, you're up.
Can I still see?
You can see the hollow one for sure. You can see the hollow one. You can see... Probably can't see Dabs. You can see
Goodbye,
Gripper.
first level spells.
It was nice to know ya.
Spend another Phoenix point
Yeah.
to bump it up. 21 force damage. Does he have 22 left?
I'm not going to fuck around. Yes.
Damn it. Sorry, guys.
It's okay. Hey,
And I can still see Grip.
You can see Grip.
Grip is so close to being dead. Just one hit. One hit will do it.
Okay.
Theo, brushing the fucking dust off of him, turns his eyes up to you, Bash, and gives you a wicked little stare, and you feel all of the muscles in your body lock up. He has successfully cast a psychic spell. I need a will save from you.
that is a 20, but I'm going to go ahead and spend point of inspiration to add to it. That is 24.
You are not held immobile.
Casting that spell didn't provoke.
He cast defensively.
Bash smiles at him and winks.
Grippa, you're up. Got a Darrow to the south and a hollow one to the north.
Well, we're going to go to that hollow one first because
Yep.
we want to just get that out of the way.
Hit it.
Attack number 1. 24. I hate it. I'm going to spend another 5 stamina points to make it a 29.
That's a hit.
14 points of damage.
The hollow one falls, and we are left with 2 incredibly big boss underworld Darrow left to go. We're going to pick up the next chunk of this fight. That's the end of chapter 164.
These guys suck.
Dark Nexus is produced by Plug and Hum Productions. This podcast uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Incorporated, used under Paizo's fan content policy. This podcast is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, please visit paizo.com. That's Paizo.com. Dark Nexus uses music and soundscapes by Syrinscape. Check them out at Syrinscape.com. That's Syrinscape.com. Opening and closing themes, along with additional music composed by Rob Kauzlaric. Artwork for Dark Nexus is by Matt Wahlquist. And thanks to DMCP, Richard and Ari, Paul and Shannon, Scotty, Jason, Jess, Joe, Chelsea, Matt, Dave, Derek, Darren, Michaela, J.H., the Biscuit Buddies, and everyone we've gamed with over the years for all the memories and inspiration.
You are a big part of our storytelling as well. And we love it when you help us.
You are, in fact, the antagonist.
And also often the protagonist.
Wow.
The story pal.
Your story pal.
Story buddy.
My name's Rob. I'm the story pal tonight.
Protagonist, antagonist, and lover.